Hello friends, my name is Sandeep. In this video, if you are fresher engineers, like let's say third year or fourth year engineers, why the industry is demanding for experienced candidate? Let's get into the right place. Experience means what? Experience means the test cases. Experience means you got certain kind of judgment. Experience means, let's say 10-story building is there actually. What should be the size of the column, size of the shear walls, the beam sizes, or the footing depth and the reinforcement in the foundation? What kind of foundation systems that you will be having? So that kind of judgment will come only if you are having those many test cases. Experience doesn't mean that you actually need the experience. Experience means you should have a judgment. Please understand this. There is a distinction between the experience and the real judgment. What does that mean? Let's say, for example, I generally tell the driving example. You don't have the experience of 10 years drivings, but you have certain test cases. Let's say you have gone around the hills, you have gone, you drive the vehicle during the night time, so many places you have gone. So automatically, I know that the 10 years experience cannot be beaten over there. But if you vigorously, drive the vehicle at different places, even the experienced people are not going to that hilly regions and all, you will have those kind of testimonials within your system. Means what? Let's say, for example, within the period of 12 months to 14 months, if you are having those many cases, let's say the RCC structure, steel structure, composite structures, post-tension structures, or you take the example of not only the buildings, but also the culverts, bridges, dams, various different infrastructure, how does it work? If you are having those kind of testimonials, your experience will not be just 2 to 3 years, but it will be quite more. Now, how do we achieve that actually? Testimonials, unless and until somebody gives you the test, you can't do it, right? So in E-Construct Design and Build Private Limited, in our company, what we have done actually, after you complete your graduation, pack your bags, you can come down here, stay here for a year. You will get an experience later, and also you will be working on job. Means actual certain live projects, you will be starting working on it. So what you will achieve in that? So it's very important that so many people, they say that, I have completed 4 years, immediately the job we wanted. You won't get it. Why? Because, your standard is here. Standard means the knowledge standard, communication skills, because you should have proper authority while speaking, right? So coordination skill, technical skills, softwares, codal base, all the skills are here, and the industry requirement is somewhere here. Right? So to bridge the gap actually takes a lot of time. It doesn't happen with certain YouTube channel videos, or it doesn't happen with, very small courses of 1 or 2 months. It doesn't happen. I'll tell you very honestly. With my 18 to 20 years of my experience in the industry, not only in India, but also in Gulf, I have taken thousands of interviews in my life. I have recruited, thousands of people in my life. Not only in Mumbai, Bangalore or Pune, but also in many different areas. Let's say, for example, for different projects also. In Dubai, when I was there in Dubai, my payroll number was 7 in the company where I was working. Over the period of time, so many engineers actually, we have shifted office 3 to 4 times, almost 300 to 400 people actually got recruited in our own discipline. So I know that, how the people got recruited, how the company has grown. So it's very important for you guys to understand that how to crack the certain interviews. Interview cracking also, so many people, what they do is they Google it out, what all the typical questions actually they will ask you in the interview. No, it doesn't work that way. Please understand that it's very important that if you know how to drive a vehicle, that doesn't mean that you can actually drive a vehicle. I think this point I have cleared you in the last couple of videos. Only the knowledge quadrant will not help you. Knowledge quadrant should go into the skill quadrant. Alright, knowledge and skill, there is a huge difference actually. There is a tiny line for understanding purpose actually, but experience or the skills actually works with the different testimonials. That's why this particular 12 months or 14 months of vigorous training of our composite course would not help you only in the case of getting the experience later, but the proper software understanding, proper codal understanding, proper industry understanding. There are 3 industries which we have combined together. If you want to work as a structural engineer, the gates are open to you. If you want to work as a specialist person, the gates are open to you. If you are wanting to go for project management jobs, the gates are open to you. In 3 different areas, the gates will be open. Many people, thousands of people in India and abroad, they vigorously test their skills by learning or going through the gate exam, as if like, after the gate exam, the gate will open and thousands of people will be there to offer you the job. It's not like that. If you don't want to believe me, okay, fine, don't believe me. Just go to your engineering college and just check that, last 2-3 years of alumni of your students, what has happened to them. Get those cases, understand how the industry works, see the pattern. It's very important actually to see the pattern. Unless and until you see the pattern, you cannot crack this deal, right? So once you see this pattern, actually you'll understand that the people who have done certain internships some places, some people who have done certain vigorous courses, those people only get the jobs, maybe in India and also in abroad. How this 12 to 14 months of the course will help you, I'll tell you very honestly. Within the period of 6 months, you will learn the softwares called AutoCAD, ETABS, SAFE, SAP 2000, CSI Bridge, RCDC, Procon, StatPro. So 8 different softwares you are learning in one disciplinary line, which is structural engineering. Vigorously, it's not only the softwares, along with that actually all the Indian codes where you will be learning, also the international codes. When I was there in one of the company in Pune, which is Softech Engineers Private Limited, they were developing a software called Struts. Struts is a software I've helped them to develop it, and I have also helped them to get into the industry to certain extent, right? So I was the main person, getting the problems from the industry and getting it developed through the developer. So it is very important for you to understand that how you can, as a student, get into the industry. So this is a bridging gap. Actually, we are being successful. 100% placement has happened with us who have completed our course successfully in all the rounds of technical interview, group discussions are there. There are so many different patterns are there where your interpersonal skill, communication skill, coordination skill, how do you stand as a public speaking, that kind of skills, also how to present certain things, those kind of skills. Along with that, actually you will come to know how to set up your goals. So within 12 months, actually what you are going to learn, the first 6 months will be the structural course, the another 6 months would be the BIM technology and the project management. So it's a composite course actually. Right from the beginning till the end, you will come to know so many things. Let's say your father is having one particular land, and if you really want to start from the scratch to the end, okay, let's say how to do the planning of your houses, architectural plans, structural plans, plumbing, electrical, all the planning. Then you move it to the how to basically do the program planning. Program is the execution planning, the bar chart, critical path method, CPM methods, how many resources are required, how many material things are required. So all these things you will plan. And not only the planning and scheduling, people are in the project management area, they learn only the scheduling. No, we will teach you not only the scheduling but also the monitoring. This is a company where so many projects are there, in which you will come to know holistically right from the beginning of the project cycle till the completion and hand it over the key to the client, how it works, the entire pattern within the period of just 12 months to 14 months. Now believe me, there are so many people who came here 2012 pass out, 2014 pass out. Imagine that how much time you have wasted. Getting a proper core technical experience is very important. There are so many students actually are there who are there as a site engineer. Their salaries are not increasing. 12, 13, 15,000, 20,000, 5 years of experience people are having salaries only 20,000. It's really shame. In a very, very big high class companies, top 3 rank companies, also this is a situation. Why this is a situation? Because you are not adding any value to the company. It's not the company's fault. So many people say the company is like that. No, company is not like that. You are not contributing to the company. The moment you start contributing to the company, automatically salaries will grow. You don't need to say anything. Automatically it grows. Okay, so how to upgrade your knowledge is through the testimonials, is through the software expertise, through the codal expertise. Okay, within this 12 to 14 months, you will see that you are a different person altogether. That's a guarantee. Only thing is, what I would need, I don't need, you are a university topper, you might be, dropout person, you might be anything. I just need your dedicated time of 12 to 14 months. The moment you give that, actually will guarantee you your right career at the right track. I hope you like this video. If you really liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you really love it, please subscribe the channel. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.